If you have been following this case, you know that the juror foreperson for Donna Adelson's trial said that they all discussed the case and they all thought that Wendy was guilty and involved. But did you know the jury in the first trial that went forward in 2019 also had some questions for Wendy? It was a case where the jury was allowed to ask questions of the witnesses, and they had 4 questions for Wendy after her testimony. One was about her memory.
Ms. Adelson, I don't remember what it related to exactly. I mean, I remember you saying this, and one of the jurors had a question about, you said your memory had been refreshed about something. What did you mean by that?
So over 5 years have passed since Danny died, and so more than 5 years have passed since Danny died, and a lot of the things that we're talking about today I just don't remember at all. And so to refresh my memory, to make sure that I could remember things, certain documents were shown to me, emails, legal pleadings from the case, so that I could remember what was happening at that time.
The second one was about who she dated after she got divorced.
The jurors was a little confused with the timing. You had said you had a boyfriend, and that it was not clear to them whether you said it was a month after your separation and filing for divorce, or a month after it was finalized.
Sure. So I started dating someone who was a friend of mine for many years, and it didn't become romantic until after I had filed for divorce. So about a month after I filed for divorce, someone who was a friend in my life became more like a boyfriend than a friend.
The third one was about the TV and how it broke.
What was wrong with the television that had to be repaired?
I think one of my kids might have thrown something at it, so there was a crack in the TV.
And the fourth one was this one, about how she didn't let Ruth see their grandkids after Dan was murdered.
And why have Mr. Markell's parents not been allowed to see the grandchildren?
Well, they were allowed to see the grandchildren for 2 full years, and I used to cook meals for them and arrange play dates. We had sleepovers, and then I found out that that Ruth Markell had reached out to a foster care agency to try to place my children with that agency, and I became very worried that they were trying to take my children away from me. And so after that time, I didn't feel a level of trust that they could spend time with the kids. I was afraid they were trying to take them from me.
So my point here is, if you get a jury to discuss Wendy Adelson, she's got some issues that she's going to have to deal with, and I think she's going to be found guilty if she's tried.